Alright y'all, what's going on? This is Enforcer here, Enforcer 23. Some of you might know me as Dojo 337. Today we're going to talk about Leo and the Tekken 7 4 wish list. And the top, I want to say 10 things that can make Leo a contender again. And make Leo just a better character and get back to whipping ass. Leo, for me, Leo has always been a strong character, always an intimidating character when you saw Leo across from you in that versus screen, because you know Leo was going to take that damage, and you know Leo was going to give you the business with the mix-ups and the counter hit bait. So a lot of that has been changed since Tekken 7 Vanilla, since Tekken 6 for sure. And let's talk about some things that can make Leo a contender again, make Leo great again. So number one, first thing I think is first things first. Leo lost back one in season 2, I want to say. Leo needs back one back to go back to counter hit status. I think Leo, if we can get back one back to counter hit status in some shape or form, even if it didn't grant a combo, I would like to see it, you know, maybe do something like this to where you can get the forward 3, back 2 guaranteed. You know, but I want to see back one shine again. Number two, I would like to see down forward 1-2, a natural combo. Reason being, I think it puts you in a great position for OPD. I would like to see Leo be able to get up forward both kicks on it again. You know, where your knockdown is a little bit longer for that. I just think it would make Leo a better character. You know, to make down forward 1-2 hit again. You can duck it, maybe make it hit confirmable. That's number two. Number three, I would like to see a damage increase in Leo's combos. A lot of you guys might use this as a filler forward 4 both punches. That's K&K 4 both punches. But, you know, it's still not that much damage. So, you're looking at not that much damage from this. So I would like to see that decrease in recovery, and maybe 5 more points of damage. To me, that would make Leo a contender for more damage and making more consistency for her combos. 2, to basically take more damage and compete with the top tiers. You can't have Leroy and fuck around with clips in a character that was once great. I think that's something that needs to change. Number 3, I would like to see K&K stance better. You know, I think what will make K&K stance a lot better and a lot more intimidating is one of these 3 things, or even 2 of these 3 things. Up high crush. To me, a high crush should be essential in K&K. A power crush. Maybe make K&K 1+2 power crush, to where if the opponent was approaching you, you can actually power crush and stop them from just attacking you, because as of now, Leo can't really block. Leo has to commit to movement when in K&K. After that, what I would like to see is maybe Bach stance. We're going to just jump right into the stances. I would like to see Bach receive a low move. Bach really has no real mix-up besides the mids. I'm going to just stop going in order, but this is the wish list. And not having a low move in Bach just allows the opponent to just stand there. In order to go low, you have to crouch cancel by holding down forward, you know, to do something like that, which is to me hella risky. Obviously, 20 minus 26, get ready to die, right? So I think that for sure is an issue. So give Leo a low out of Bach. I would be excited, and I think a lot of the Leo players, the avid Leo players, would be ecstatic about getting a real low from Bach. You know, something they can just throw out, kind of like Shao used AOP forward 4, or Shao used AOP 4-3. You know, just something that knocks down. Another thing I would like to see next is maybe giving Leo a, I want to say, not just a damage buff, but maybe like a quick cancel stance. Like to where you can cancel stances quicker, like maybe down back like Lei Wulong. To me, that can help Leo out, because this is great, but it's not Feng Wei great, you know. It's not Feng Wei status great from his defensive stance, you know. So I just don't think I think Leo has a lot of useless stuff. Another thing I would love to see next, y'all, would be on the wish list. I would like to see forward 4-3 increase in speed. You know, maybe from, what is this, 19, I would like to see maybe 17. You know, perfect execution can grant you a punish on certain moves. Maybe like versus Death Fist. Because Leo is kind of lacking in the whiff and range department for punishment. Another thing I would love to see is forward 1+2 be decreased in startup range. So it's 18 now. I like to see it move at 16. I like to see this at 16. You know, 16 would be godly. 16 would be godlike. It would be heaven sent. Because basically, you're in the range now for punishing big moves like, you know, Heihachi's forward 2, Paul's Death Fist at max range almost, maybe right out of max range. Demo Man for sure. You know, down forward 1-2-1 with Jack. You know, that series. So forward 1+2 would be just immaculate and amazing if they gave that to Leo. Another thing I would love to see is maybe a little bit more cancel moves that give you a little bit more frames to play with on block. You know, like that's -15. I don't really agree with that. I would like to see maybe -9 or something. You know, the way Leo can really get a little mix-up going to where it doesn't look so telegraphed. So make Leo a little bit more exciting with that. I think more cancels. That's just one of the cancels. I'd also like to see back 4 down 1+2. Back 4 1+2 down. Cancel a little quicker on block. You know, I would love to see that. Another move I would love to see go back to, you know, not all the way, but I would like to see up forward both kicks, 3+4, get a little bit more forward traction. Go back to +1. Go back to +1. You can get +1 on certain attributes if it hits late. That's +2. So you get a little bit of plus. It's either, you know, it just depends how late it hits in a frame. I don't need +2. Just give me +1 so I can, you know, I don't need to be cheap. I just want to be able to add pressure. Leo's kind of like a pressure field character with counter hit base. So let me be able to do my pressure. You know, I would like +1 right here. Maybe have it, maybe travel a little further. It doesn't hardly move now. I would like to see it go a little further forward. Because look, I'm right here. And it's not even touching me. So the hitbox is touching, but barely. So I would like to see that go back to where that hitbox is consistent. Next thing I would like to see, guys, and I know all Leo players struggle with this. I would like to see this always combo. See how it's missing right here? I would like to see the opponent left closer to Leo to where you don't have to be kissing the opponent to make it combo. That's a big gripe I have with Leo, besides the combo damage being kind of weak, is let's make that consistent. If I get the counter hit and I get the read, let me be, you know, at least rewarded for it. Another thing I would love to see besides that is maybe a new move, maybe a better throw, you know, just something to make Leo have more variety. I mean, everything else is pretty good. You know, we don't need her to be OP. We just want her to be viable again and a contender again. So something like that would be perfect. Tracking is horrible with Leo also. I mean, her moves can be tracked left or right. I'm not a fan of that. This move can be sidestep left or right. You have to almost do down forward 3 to track correctly, or down 4. Both okay, but they do very little damage. So I would love to see some increasing in her tracking, maybe a new homing move. That would be beneficial to Leo, I believe. And really, that's my wish list. I'm thinking about anything else. If I left anything out, maybe you guys can look at the comments. I would like this to be 0. You know, not asking for too much, just making the character contender. Making the character a contender again. So, you know, what you guys got, you know, let me know what you think in the comments, what you think can make Leo a better character, and we'll talk about it, you know. Let's chime in and let me know, man. But that's it. That's my wish list.